Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my clean with me's. Today I'm going to be cleaning this extremely messy house. As you can see, it's dirty, it's messy. I have so much going on in today's video, so if you need some company cleaning your own house, then stay tuned and I will definitely try and keep you company. Upside down. So on this day, as you can see, I had my little buddy helping me. He was having an extra clingy day, so I just went ahead and put him in my Tula baby carrier on my back. And this helps me get so much done, but it's also really hard to do. So it kind of doubles as a workout for me. I definitely got some squats in on this day, and I definitely got some cardio because I'm adding about, I think he weighs somewhere around 25 pounds now. So I'm adding 25 pounds of weight while I'm doing my housework, and I definitely cannot wear him for very long like this, but I am able to get at least a few things done. If you hear screaming or barking in the background, it is because I have kids over at my house swimming in our pool, and Bailey is outside barking. I don't know, I think maybe she wants in, I'm not sure. But Kinsley has been loving her pool this summer, and we only have probably about a month, I would say, of really hot weather. So I have been letting her swim in it as much as she wants. And so every day she is in that pool. Even when she gets home from school, she comes home, she does her chores, and then she gets in the pool, and I let her swim until dinner time. And sometimes I even let her go and get back in after she eats dinner because I just want her to be able to enjoy as much of the summer sunlight that we have while we have it, because here in Tennessee anyways, when it becomes wintertime, we're on Central Time. So we're like an hour behind a lot of the other states, not like California and the western states, but like New York and like South Carolina and all of those states. They're always like, it's 8 o'clock and it gets dark there in the summer, or 7 o'clock. But here in the winter time, the sun sets around 6 p.m. for those people, so that's 5 p.m. for us, and she doesn't even get home from school until around 4:30. So basically in the winter, she's getting home and it's dark outside, and that is so depressing. Of you. So in really exciting news, I am actually hiring someone to paint our entire downstairs. Now, I know a lot of you love the paint color in the downstairs part of my house. I get asked all of the time, like, what color is your downstairs? And I don't know. When we bought this house, it was this color. I believe that they had it painted pretty much right before they put it on the market. And I think before this gray color that it is now, it was like a beigey color from like the early 2000s, which was really popular then. So they changed it to this neutral gray, which I really appreciate. It is a very nice neutral, and I was able to stick with it for going on 3 years now, because can you believe it? We've been in this house for 3 years in October. I cannot believe that, but I was able to deal with it for that long. And although a lot of you guys really love the color, I never really loved it. At night, here you can see in this clip right here where I'm doing the laundry, that color in the laundry room is the same color that's throughout the house. And as you can see in the hallway behind me, that purple looking tone is what it looks like at certain times of the day. So like when the sun's setting at night, my walls look purple, and I'm not a huge purple fan anyways, but I definitely don't want purple in like my living spaces. So I finally decided to hire somebody, and they came out and gave me an estimate this week, and I'm so excited to get that done. They said it would take about 1.5 to 2 days. I just have to lock down the color. So as soon as I pick out the color that I want to do, which I'm leaning towards 2 colors, then they're going to come and do it. So I will try and share as much of that process with you as possible. Definitely over on Instagram, I will have that content over there. So if you're not following me on Instagram, now's a good time to do that, because I will be sharing that over there, and that'll be like the first look of the new color and everything before it hits my YouTube channel. But I will share as much of the process as I can on YouTube. I don't know if they're going to feel comfortable with me filming them. I had thought about asking them, but I'm kind of embarrassed because, like, what if they say no? I just don't know, like, if I'm brave enough, I guess, to ask them, but I may ask them, and because I think that would be really cool to get some clips of the time lapse and like seeing it in action. So we'll see. But anyhow, in the end, I will show you for sure what it looks like when they are done. And I'm going to keep the pink color a surprise, and once I have it on the walls, I will definitely share it with you guys. And then this time when people ask me what color, I will know. So while they are doing that, I'm obviously going to be taking down everything off of the walls. So I think I am going to be doing a little bit of redecorating down here. I absolutely love the way my living room is, so I probably won't be changing anything in there. It's exactly how I want it in there, minus all of the baby toys. But the rest of the house, there are a few spots that I have kind of grown bored of and I would like to change up. For example, one is in my dining room over the little buffet. I have that Farmhouse sign, and while I love that sign, I think I might want to change like what goes over that. And then when you first walk in my house, I have like the console table with like a collage wall, and it has some family pictures. I think I want to change that as well. I still want to do family pictures there because that's a great space to put family pictures. And I like to have pictures of us around the house. I feel like it makes it more homey. So but I haven't decided what I want to do. I'm really having trouble with that spot. So anyways, I may ask over on Instagram for help from you guys because I definitely need some help. I know you wanna try, give me this. Speaking of toys, this is what my living room looks like every single day. And actually right now I have a mattress in the middle of my living room floor, and that will be coming in a video really soon. I'm really excited to share that with you guys because Hanky has been absolutely loving it, and our whole family actually has been loving it. So I can't wait to share that with you guys, but currently that's in there as well. So there's like zero walking space in there and toys everywhere, but I just don't feel like cleaning it 5 times a day. And as soon as I clean it, like say I'll clean it while Hanky's napping, then when he wakes up, it's trashed again. So I just kind of let it be. It is what it is. As long as the rest of the house is tidied up, I don't mind the living room being a mess because it means that he's playing and not whining. I did say this in my last video, but I really need to go through all of these toys and organize them and put them back with the pieces that they go to, because there's a lot of little toys in here that don't even have the pieces that go to them. Lord knows where they are. And so he can't even play with the toy properly. So I need to do that and also get rid of a few of them as well, because some of them he's just outgrown. I need to do that very soon. I think I'm going to do that in a back to school clean with me. So definitely stay tuned for that. I do have so much cleaning coming up. Kensley has this little puppet dog thing, and I just thought it was so funny because the tongue is so realistic. So anyways, I hope that made you laugh. But back to like cleaning and decluttering, I think now that the kids are back to school, I am going to be doing a lot of cleaning and decluttering, kind of organizing some of these toys and getting rid of some of them. I need to go through drawers and get rid of clothes and get that situated now that we're laying clothes out every day. And just kind of get my house back in order so that everything runs a lot smoother, because when we're doing the summer thing, we're kind of, not really on a schedule and we're just having fun and enjoying the outdoors and things like that. But when they're back to school, things are more on a routine, and we have things like a time set that we have to be there, and we have after school activities now, and there is so much going on, and like we have to have dinner at a certain time so we can do bath and bed at a certain time so we can get them to bed and so they can get the amount of sleep that they need for school. So it just runs so much smoother when you have everything organized. So be looking for that. Definitely stay tuned because I've got a lot of that coming up. Put your hands on my back, boy. I've been using my Mrs. Meyer's, what is that, Clean Day, Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day. recently, I used to love this stuff, you guys. I don't know if you've been with me from the beginning. In the beginning YouTube days, everybody was using Mrs. Meyer's, and we were all ordering from Grove Collaborative, and it was the hype. And I still love Grove Collaborative. I just haven't ordered from them in a really long time because I think I just get overwhelmed. There's so many products out there, and I love so many different ones. And so it's just one of those things. I'll probably order from them again at some point and go back into that, like, being crazy about their products. But I haven't picked up the Mrs. Meyer's in a really long time, and I wanted to use the lavender, and I have found that now, I don't know if it's because I had a baby or if that doesn't have anything to do with it, but now the lavender makes me sick. And it's not that it stinks, it's very strong, it smells good, but I don't know. It's almost like when you drink something that's too sweet and you just can't handle it. It's almost like that. It's so sweet smelling and it lingers. And I love a cleaning product that lingers. That's something that I actually look for. But for some reason, this one makes me sick. So I brought it out and cleaned with it. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I can do this. So I may give it to my oldest to clean down in the basement in her room if she likes it and wants to clean with it. Or I may give it away. I'm not sure yet. But I know that here recently, I just haven't been able to handle the lavender. So now in these clips, I am slow vacuuming my area rug, and I get asked all the time which vacuum this is, and I will try so hard to remember to link it, but I have been forgetting to link things recently. So if you want to link to something, just let me know, and I always try to get you that link. But I will try to remember. It is a very awesome vacuum and so inexpensive, I feel like, compared to other vacuums these days. Everything obviously in the world right now, the price is going up so high and you can hardly afford groceries and gas. So with the prices of everything, that probably includes vacuum cleaners, but this one I feel like is still is still at a really good price point. I think it's around $150, which for a vacuum in 2022 is a good price, and it does a really good job. And I love that the cord just goes up inside of it and you do not have to worry about wrapping that around or anything. And I just love that fact. And I love that you can see everything in the canister. You can see all that dog hair that it pulls up. It just does a really good job, and it's pretty lightweight. I like the attachments that it has on the side. They're really easy to use. You just pop it off and put on whichever end you want, and you can do like your stairs if they're carpeted, or your couch or anything like that. You can get cobwebs up in the corner if you want, and it's super easy to use, and they're right there on board, so you don't have to worry about storing them and then going to find them. They're always right there with the vacuum.
I know you showed me your affection, but I was looking for perfection, so I moved on and on and on to someone.
All right, so now I am cleaning my messy kitchen. I love having a kitchen island so much. I feel like it's a must-have for me now that I've had one, but it is the place that collects all of the things, so it is always a mess. So I had to get that cleaned off, and while I was cleaning it, I was thinking about, because I was a little bit overwhelmed, but I always have a system when I have a bunch of clutter like this. If I'm going through toys or clothes or a closet or any type of space, if I'm organizing my kitchen, anything like that, I have a tip for you if you get overwhelmed. This is how I do it. So I have a system.
You are not just a flavor of the day.
So the first thing that I do is I go in and I grab trash. So I just go through. If it's trash, I grab it, throw it away. The next thing I do is, if it doesn't belong in this space, if it belongs in another room or something, or maybe I need to give it away or donate it or something like that, then I do that. So all of those things go out of the room and put away. And then the next thing I do is start to, for example, we'll talk about the kitchen. Since I'm in the kitchen, I start to put like dishes away and get those. So I'm basically just clearing the counter one item at a time. So I'm going to do the dishes, and then I just go like that, and once everything is put away where it goes, then I can start the cleaning. So if you are doing a space and you're overwhelmed, like say your closet, for example, the first thing I always do when doing a space like that is take everything out, and then I start piles. So I start an organizing pile. Oh, I start an organizing pile. I start a pile for donating those clothes. Maybe there's some clothes that just need to be thrown away. Maybe they have like holes in them or stained. And then I'll set aside the pile that I obviously want to keep. And then I will set aside like short sleeve shirts and long sleeve shirts and that sort of thing. And then everything can go back in once it's all organized, and I kind of can just look at everything and see what I have.
This time I know it's more than that. You are not just a flavor of the day.
I am taking some of my collagen drops here. I got them on Amazon and I really like them. I'm really bad at taking pills, and I figured something like this I would keep up with, and I've still been really bad about it, but it's honestly only because I forget, not because I don't want to. But they're sweet, and they're like a berry flavor, and you just hold the drops under your tongue for 30 seconds. I can't say that I've noticed a difference yet, but I've not been using it long enough anyways, but I do plan to finish that bottle and hopefully see a difference, because I have been wanting to take some collagen supplements, but I just know that I'm not going to take a pill. I know that I'm not going to mix a powder in a drink, and I wanted to try the Modir, is that how you say it? The Modir collagen. They have the trim and the collagen. Apparently, the collagen has a chocolate flavor that tastes like brownie batter. I don't know if that's true. You can definitely let me know. I definitely would love to know your opinion. If you have tried it, do you like it? Is it worth it? Because it is so expensive. It's like $100 a month. And to me, that is just so expensive for collagen that I've honestly read reviews. People, it's so mixed, and I've asked on Instagram, and I've had people say they love it and it works, and I've had people say they hate it, it didn't do anything. So I don't know what to do. Obviously I have to try it and make up my own mind, but I just have not been able to do it because it's so expensive. And I'm also afraid that I'll get it and it will be nasty, because I've had so many people tell me on Instagram, like influencers and stuff, oh, you should get this and that, it's so good. And I'm like, oh, okay, they're saying that it's good, so it's probably good, right? And then I get it and I'm like, I don't know how they swallow this every day. It's disgusting. Like, I recently just bought greens, and she swore they were so good, and they're like a pomegranate raspberry flavor. They were horrible, and I've tried mixing them in juice to make it better, and they were still horrible. And now I've spent $40 on these things, and I can't even eat them or drink them. They're so gross. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with trusting people to tell me if things taste good, because I feel like maybe they have different taste buds than me or something. I don't know, but I have been steered in the wrong direction. So my little buddy was getting fussy there and wanted me to hold him, so I'm going to be holding him while I finish the counters. He has days where he wants to be held all day, and then he has days where he's really good and he plays really well. So it's just hit or miss, but I swear it's the days that I'm trying to get stuff done and filming that he wants to be held. Okay, so now I'm going to be cleaning my stove grates, and I wanted to share this really cool cleaning hack with you guys that I learned from Go Clean Co. when I took her course. And she's also the one who taught me the Tide and bleach cleaning method, which you guys know I love. So if you have stove grates like this, or even just like the round ones, or I think some are square, what you would do is fill up your sink with hot water, as hot as you can get it, and then you're going to put in a few dishwasher tablets. So I'm just using, these are the ones I use in my dishwasher. I already had them. I threw in about 3. They dissolve in the water, and then they break down all of the grease and the cooked on food on your grates. And so I just let them soak for about 10 minutes or however long you want. And then I go in with a really scrubby brush and I scrub them off really good, and they come out good as new. So that is a great hack for you if you have grates like that you need to clean. Just use dishwasher tabs. It's so easy.
I can't believe
And then I'm going to go ahead while those are off and just clean the stove again, just because I had cleaned it earlier, but she says to use Mr. Clean for like grease and stuff. And although I didn't really have any grease built up on my stove, I just felt like since I had those off, I might as well wipe it down really good. This is actually on a completely different day. And if I'm being honest, these clips were filmed, I think, 2 weeks after the other ones that you just watched. That's the magic of editing, but that's life too. Also, that little blue bag that you saw laying on the counter it had Hinky's little hair in it because he got his first haircut, you guys. I'm so sad I had to cut his little curls off in the back. It was hard for me to do, but I knew it was time because he was starting to look homeless and we could not have that. So he got his little haircut. You already saw him in a couple of these clips. It was before actually. So when he's like on my back and in the blue pajamas, that was before he got his haircut. And you will see him in the very end in the behind the scenes because I have been including behind the scenes. So definitely stay tuned for those. So you'll see those in the very end. There's a clip of him. He's in monster truck pajamas. And that's with his haircut. And it's so cute. He looks so handsome, but it's so sad. And I always keep my kids' hair. All three of them now have a little bag of their first haircut. Do you guys keep your kids' first haircut or not? I have friends that think I'm crazy. And then I have friends that are like, oh, definitely. So let me know which one you are. All right, now it's time to refill my husband's coffee addiction. He loves the Dunkin' K-Pods. K-Pods? Is that what they're called? I think they're K-Pods, right? So that candle was from Goose Creek Candles. If you were curious, they are amazing candles. I've talked about them before, and you can get them way cheaper than Bath and Body Works. And that one just smells really good and homey and clean. And of course, it looks like Rae Dunn. It's not, but it looks like it. And I think I only paid $8 for this candle. So definitely check out Goose Creek Candles. But anyways, definitely stay tuned because behind the scenes are coming. There we go. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Are you brushing your hair? Yeah, good job. Scared of the vacuum? I'm not gonna let it eat you, honey. No, you guys stay out of there, Bella. Here, you can have this one. Mama's pillow. This one's Mama's. This is Rags. Shoot. Oh. Yeah. Oh. This is not easy at all.